Now next question. Some pictures A to C are given below. Tell which of them show the following numbers. 3 multiply 1 upon 5 equals 3 upon 5. 2 multiply 1 upon 3 equals to 2 upon 3. And 3 multiply 3 upon 4 equals to 2 whole 1 by 4. This question is similar to the previous one. The only thing we have here both the parts of the this question is similar to the previous one. The only difference is here we also have to represent the answer of it. Okay, so see how we have to do this. First see all the figures. Here the first figure contained 2 circles and this is the result. Second 3 triangles and this is the result. And third is this one. So which one is denoted to which figure? So here you have to tell which figure suits these criterias. Okay, so first is 3 multiply 1 upon 5 equals to 3 upon 5. So definitely after looking this whole number 3, we can get the figure must be contain 3 parts, 1, 2. So beta here see this beta, this is after equals to, so will match with this. The figure which contain after equal to will match to the right hand side of the question. Okay, so here the left hand side is 3 multiply 1 by 5. So here we have 2 figures, so definitely it is not our answer. So second C, it contains 3 figures and third also contains 3 figures. Now see 1 upon 5. 1 upon 5 means in the figure we have only one shaded part out of 5. Out of 5 it should contain one shaded part. So it have one unshaded part. So definitely this is not our answer. So here only first match with C. Why? Because this have 3 figures, 3 rectangles, out of one part is shaded. Okay, and count the number of parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total parts we have 5 in all. Now what is the meaning of 3 upon 5? So answer should be 3 upon 5. 3 parts shaded out of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total parts we have 5, in which we have only 3 shaded parts. Okay. Now see the next question. Before this, let's see how to write in your copy. So here you will write 3 multiply 1 upon 5 represent the addition of 3 figures, each representing one shaded part out of 5 equal parts, and 3 upon 5 represents 3 shaded part out of 5 equal parts. Hence 3 multiply 1 upon 5 is represented by C. Okay, here like this you have to write in your copy. Okay, next part, two multiply 1 by 3. The only figure which we have contain 2 figures is A. So without analyzing anything you can assume your answer, but let's check really it is matched with criteria or not. So it should contain 2 figures, so we have here 1 and 2 circles. Definitely it is matched with this criteria. Now check 1 by 3, it means one shaded part out of 3. So we have one shaded part and total parts we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, now after right hand side 2 shaded part out of 3, so we have 2 shaded part out of 1, 2 and 3. So this is totally matched with this criteria. So answer of the second is A. 2 multiply 1 upon 3 represent the addition of two figures, each representing one shaded part out of 3 equal parts, and 2 upon 3 represent two shaded parts out of 3 equal parts. Hence, 2 multiply 1 by 3 equals to 2 upon 3 is represented by, definitely your answer is A. Now you have to do the third part, and this part you have to do by own self. Okay, only I'm going to explain it and you have to write your answers. Hope you already analyze what is your answer. Okay, because the last one is left is your answer of third part. But if we are going to check the criteria, in this part we need three figures, 1 2 3. So here we have three figures and here also we have three figures. Out of this we want three shaded part we want three shaded part out of 4. So here we have 1 2 3 shaded part, and total parts we have 1 2 3 4. Same here, 1 2 3 and 4, 1 2 3 and 4. Now 2 whole 1 upon 4. What is the meaning of 2 whole 1 upon 4? 2 whole means 2 whole shaded parts. So here we have 2 whole shaded parts. Out of 1 part is shaded and 4 parts in total. 1 part is shaded and 4 parts is total number of parts. Okay. So definitely this is matched with the criteria. Let's check with the C. It is containing three figures. Okay, so our first number is matched with this criteria. Now second, 3 upon 4. So here we need 4 total parts, but we contain 5 in C part, so definitely it is not our answer. So how you will write in your copy? Check this. 3 multiplied 3 upon 4 represent the addition of 3 figures, each representing 3 shaded part out of 4 equal parts, and 2 1 by 4 represent 2 fully shaded figures and 1 figure having 1 part as shaded out of 4 equal parts. Hence 3 multiplied 3 upon 4 equals to 2 whole 1 by 4 is represented by, you know what is your answer. Okay, write your answer in your copy as well as at comment box. Hope you understand this. Now this is our last question of today. After this, now it is time for our bonus question, or question which is asked by a student as doubt. In the same question I am going to explain you how to solve that question very easily without converting mixed fraction into improper fraction. 3. Question number 3. Multiply and reduce to lowest form and convert it into a mixed fraction. Here are the following fractions. 7 multiply 3 upon 5, 2 multiply 1 upon 3, 2 multiply 6 upon 7, 5 multiply 2 upon 9, 2 upon 3 multiply 4, 5 upon 2 multiply 6, 11 multiply 4 upon 7, 20 multiply 4 upon 5, 13 multiply 1 upon 3, and 15 multiply by 3 upon 5. See, in this question it has been written here, multiply and reduce. First we'll multiply, then we will reduce to the lowest form. Okay, so we will follow this. First we'll multiply, then afterward we will reduce it. And here beta, these questions are similar to each other, so I am not going to solve all the questions. So whatever the questions is left, you have to try at home, and afterwards you have to fill your copy. It means you have to do question number 1 2 3, and what are the question I'm going to solve, you have to do all these questions in your fair copy. But before that you have to give your answers on the comment box, because I will check your answer, is it correct or not. Okay, so I'm going to start with question number 3, first part. 7 multiplied by 3 upon 5. I already told you how to solve this question. So here we see that there is only whole number and here we have fraction number 3 upon 5. So whole number can be written as a fraction. How? Assume there is a 1 at the denominator place. When we have 1 at denominator place, wait a minute, I'm showing you. When we have 1 at denominator place, okay, then you see here 7 becomes numerator and 1 becomes denominator. And I already told you in the multiplication we are multiplying numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So here is our answer, 7 multiplied by 3 and upon 5. So 7 3s are 21 upon 5 is our answer. Clear? Is that clear? Okay, see beta. One more time. When we have a number like this, or when we have a whole number, you put 1 as the denominator, so it will become a fraction number. And we know that when we multiply numerator and denominator, we get our answer. So here multiply numerator with numerator, 7 into 3, and denominator as it is. Your answer is 21 upon 5. And then you have to convert it into mixed fraction and write your answer on the comment box. Okay. Now afterwards I am going to do 6th part of this question, and remaining parts you have to do by own selves. Okay. So what is 6th part? 6th part, 5 upon 2 multiply by 6. See beta, here we have to do the same thing. Multiply numerator with numerator. What is the numerator here? 5, and another numerator will become 6. So 5 6 are 30 upon 2. When we multiply 5 with 6, what we will get here? 30 upon 2. Now your job is to reduce it to the lowest form. Okay, I will do this. When you divide 30 with 2, what you will get here? 15. Okay, 2 1s are 2 and 2 5s are 10. So you will get here 15. So the answer of this question is 15. If you don't understand this, beta, you perform division. Okay. If you don't know how to do this, divide 30 with 2, then you will get answer 15. Okay. Now on the next question, question number 4. Shade half of the circle in the box A, second 2 upon 3 of the triangles in the box B, and third 3 upon 5 the squares in the box C. So here we have A, B and C. 3 pictures are there. Okay. So in the first, what we need to do? Half of the circles in the box. How many circles are in the box? First you calculate or count, then afterward half you shade it. In the second one, 2/3 of the triangles. Here we have 3 parts, 1 2 3. Out of 2 parts you shade. Then 3/5 of the square boxes in the box. Here how many parts are there? 1 2 3 4 5. Total parts we have 5. Out of 3 parts up to here you have to share it. Okay. Let's see how to do this question in your copy. First you write total number of circles. Number of circles are there. How much? 12. In which half of the circle means 1 upon 2 multiply by 12. Okay, because the total number of circle is 12. Total number of circles are 12. See, you will get here 6. So at the 6 circles you will shade. Now similarly, B part and C part you have to do by own selves. Okay, I already told you how to do this. Here you write 2 upon 3 and here write total number of triangles. So here you will write 9. Then reduce it to the lowest form and you will get your answers. Okay. Now I'm going to start next question, question number 5. Find. First is 1 upon 2 of 24 be 46. Second 2 upon 3 of 18 and 27. C 3 upon 4 of 16 and 36. D 4 upon 5 of 20 and 35. See here, all the questions are similar to each other. I'm not going to solve all the questions. I'm going to solve one parts of each. Okay. So 1 upon 2 of 24. What is the meaning of it? 1 upon 2 multiplied by 24. Okay. As we all know that we are multiplying numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So here we are going to multiply 1 with 24 and denominator will remain same. Okay. So when we are reducing it, we will get here 12. So definitely you will get here answer 12. Now when we are doing to second part, 46. So 1 upon 2 multiply 46. Now here also you have to reduce it. So what you will get here? 23. So the answer is 23. Next question. Sixth. Multiply and express as a mixed fraction. First you will multiply in this question, then afterward you express the following into mixed fraction. So here the questions are 3 multiply 5 whole 1 by 5, 5 multiply 6 whole 3 by 4, 7 multiply 2 whole 1 by 4, 4 multiply 6 whole 1 by 3, 3 whole 1 by 4 multiply by 6, and F is 3 whole 2 upon 5 multiply by 8. So in this question how you have to do this? First you have to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Then as usual we are doing multiplication. Here also you have to perform like the same. Multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So here I am going to take the first part. 3 multiply 5 whole 1 by 5. First you need to convert the mixed fraction into improper, and what you will get here? 26 upon 5. 5 are the 25 plus 1, 26 upon 5. If you don't know, beta, see my previous video how I have converted mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay. Then afterward, if anything is divisible here, I don't think so anything is divisible, or we can reduce it. So directly you multiply 3 with 26 upon 5. Okay. Multiplied, what you will get here? You will get here 78 upon 5. Then afterward you need to convert this into mixed fraction. Convert and write your answer. Now I am going to solve E part. Here also you need to do the same thing. First convert the following mixed fraction into improper fraction. After converting it, you will get here 13 upon 4. See, 4 3 is 12 plus 1 equals to 13 upon 4. Multiply by 6. So 13 multiply by 6 upon 4. What is 13 6? Okay, do one thing. First you will cancel it. 4 and 6. What you will get here? At the denominator you will get 2, and here you will get 3. Okay. 13 3 is 39 upon 2 is your answer. Convert this into mixed fraction. Now next question. Find 1 by 2 of 2 whole 3 by 4 and 4 2 by 9. This question is similar to the previous one. 5 upon 8 of 3 whole 5 by 6 and 9 whole 2 by 3. Solution. See beta, I am going to do only first part of it, and second part you have to do by own self and write their answer at comment box. Okay. Also you have to fair it in your fair copy. So here is the first part. 1 upon 2 of 2 whole 3 by 4. So what you need to do? First you convert the fractions into improper fraction. 1 upon 2 multiply 2 whole 3 by 4, or when you converting 2 whole 3 by 4 into improper fraction, what you will get? 4 to the 8 plus 3, 11 upon 4. See? Clear? If anything you can reduce, maybe not, then multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. I mean to say 1 into 11 upon 2 4 the 8. So you will get answer 11 upon 8. Then convert the fraction into mixed fraction. Now second part of the same question. 1 upon 2 of 4 whole 2 by 9. As like previous one, convert the fraction into improper fraction. So 9 for the 36, 37, 38. 38 upon 9 is your improper fraction. Okay. Now you can reduce 2 and 38 here. Okay. So what you will get here? 19. If you don't know better, then you can do division and you will get the same answer, 19. Okay. Then afterwards, what will be your answer? Equals to 19 upon 19, definitely. And this you have to convert into mixed fraction. Is that clear? So beta, what are the remaining parts are here? You have to do this into fair copy by own selves and give your answers on comment box. Okay. Now I am going to start next question. Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Vidya consumed 2 upon 5 of the water and Pratap consumed the remaining water. First part is, how much water did Vidya drink and what fraction of the total quantity of water did Pratap drink? Okay. So first here we have seen here the total quantity of water is 5 liters, which is kept in a bottle. Out of this, Vidya consumed 2 upon 5 of the water. How much Vidya consumed? Right here, Vidya consumed 2/5 of the water. So 2/5 of the water means 2 upon 5 of water is 5. Okay. So in of what we are doing, we are performing multiplication. 2 upon 5 multiply by 5. When you will reduce 5, you will get here 2. So answer is 2 liters. 2 liters of water is consumed by Vidya. Now let's talk about Pratap. How much water drank by Pratap? So the total quantity we will see here, we will take as 1 because that 1 is the bottle. Out of 1, 2/5 part is drunk by Vidya. Then what is the remaining? 1 minus 2 upon 5. You will get here 5 minus 2 equals to. Write your answer on comment box. Okay. So that's all for the today. And if you have doubt in any tricks which I explained you last time, I will give you a separate video of it while solving 2 or 3 examples and the various methods for solving that questions. Okay.